He wasn't breathing in the closet. It was the closet, though. We had to get him out of the closet.
Did you ever directly put hot sauce into his eye?
No, I remember, but when that happened, I helped him wash out his eyes.
She's the liar. She put you in this spot. She did this to your brother. Using you.
The way he was being treated killed him. After. So while the time he was alive, did you think you were killing him?
No.
I'm not going to let you hide in the darkness anymore. People know what you are now. They know what you did. You're not able to hide in the darkness anymore.
In the daily life of madness, cops discovered a terrible family where the mother and son their special needs son, and someone just couldn't hold their temper and pulled out a gun.
Well, you told her you hit her in the head with the gun when you took it out.
I sure did. She grabbed my head. Of course I did. She grabbed me. She had me up against the door and had my hair and her head down, and I just had her head. And she hit me, and I got to hit her with the gun. Every time you hit me, I'm finna hit you with your gun.
I don't understand why I'm going to jail.
So at the very least right now, what's going on is you can't bring a gun in here. It says no guns are allowed.
Okay.
These are the moments when officers chase maniacs, only to uncover endings more shocking than anyone imagined.
My husband's stroke was January 3rd. So he did this back in, I don't know, second week of January for almost 3 weeks.
Starting with this evil mother, the cops had to fire up the engine and respond immediately. On July 6th, 2022, police received an emergency call from a mother reporting that her 15-year-old son was unresponsive. This tragic case involves Shonda Vander Ark, and we're going to look at what happened that day.
Right now we got some people coming over to talk to you, okay? You have another son inside the house?
I have two. Yeah.
Are they sleeping still right now?
One of them is, yeah. The 20-year-old's awake.
He's 20?
No, the 20-year-old's awake.
Okay.
He's been wearing really loose clothes the last couple of weeks.
He's really skinny.
He's really skinny, and I didn't notice till this morning because he wouldn't, like, I asked him if he's okay, and he would not answer me. Like, he's 15, he's been...
He has autism?
Yeah.
Like a high functioning?
Yeah. I had no clue how bad it was. Oh my God. Like I said, he did this back in, my husband's stroke was January 3rd. So he did this back in, I don't know, second week of January for almost 3 weeks. And then he ate something last night. I can't remember what it was now, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Where's your husband now?
He's down at his parents' house because he can't get in our house because he's drunk. He can't get up the stairs.
Oh.
And nobody's answering the phone at their house.
You can go back in the house if you want, but I gotta keep the basement secure. You can't go down there, okay?
I get it. I had no idea. I would have taken him in or something.
Now you said the last time you saw him was 5:30 this morning?
Yeah.
Did he say anything?
He had fallen out of bed.
At 5:30?
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't earlier?
I mean, it's possible. I thought it was 5:30, but I wasn't super awake. I heard a thump, and I came down, and he's kind of laying on his side, kind of like, what the heck? And I reached out. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. And I reached out and he pulled himself up, and I asked him if he's okay, and I just asked if he hit his head. He said, no, I think I hit my knees on my chest, I think. He couldn't tell me how he fell.
The officer noticed that Vander's son, Timothy Ferguson, appeared to be in an unusual condition. Vander claimed he had eaten the night before and was doing fine, but the officer's concern was how the situation had escalated into such a disaster.
How could I have missed that? He's been wearing baggy. I mean, he was wearing a hoodie for crying out loud, and I just didn't. His face didn't look like that. What the heck?
Now, what's your first name, ma'am?
Shonda, Shanda.
And what's your last name? Is it Ferguson also?
No, it's Vander Ark. Vander space capital ARK. That's why I asked him to eat last night, because his face started looking a little. I'm like, okay, enough. And he wouldn't show. I'm like, let me see. Hold your shirt up. And he wouldn't hold his shirt up. He wouldn't do anything.
Did he get real skinny last time too?
Yes. The only reason I know is because my 7-year-old walked in on him accidentally when he was in the shower downstairs. And then my 7-year-old comes up and he's like, Mama, Timothy's really skinny. I was like, oh, crap.
Was that this time or last time?
That was last time. That was like first week of February is when DC discovered that. And I told him he was either going to start eating multiple times a day, or I was taking him to the hospital, and he didn't want to go to the hospital, so he
ended up eating on his own.
Yes.
Okay. And then, so this last time, was it because your husband's wasn't home?
Well, he hasn't been home since January 3rd, but he had a grand mal seizure. God, it's been 3 weeks ago now. And it was right after that, he actually mentioned he was hungry the day his dad and stepmom called to tell us they were divorced and moving to Florida last week.
Where do they live?
They lived in Oklahoma, but they moved to outside of Jacksonville, Florida, and they're not answering their phone either.
Okay. And that's his biological father?
Yeah. He moved up here with us last May because his dad couldn't handle him. And he's been great. I mean...
Last May, like, as in May of last year or this year?
Yeah, May of last year.
Okay.
May of last year.
And he goes to school and everything, he was?
I've been homeschooling him online because it's high functioning. He's just done better at it. I can show you his grade report online. I've got all it's online.
Okay. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he was failing math, which is not unusual, but he was passing everything else.
What's his date of birth?
8/6 of 2006. I tried to check it in the last few days, and he just wouldn't let me anywhere near him. He didn't want a kiss, a hug, nothing.
Probably didn't want you to give him a hug, because then you could tell that he was...
I would have known. And I told him he was stumbling a little bit last night, but he's not the most coordinated kid in the world. And he said he was okay. And then he ate.
So what was the last time he ate, you think?
Last night.
Timothy Ferguson was sadly pronounced dead at the scene. Police reports and evidence revealed Vander's cruel actions. The police immediately presented their findings in front of a judge to get a warrant. Here are the heartbreaking things that were revealed.
So at the time those video files were generated by the camera, it was positioned within the small room in one of the corners, looking at Timothy when he was in there.
And you've had an opportunity again to review those, is that correct?
That's correct.
And at approximately 11 o'clock, 23:03 in military time, 11 o'clock or so, you observe Ms. Vander Ark on that video.
I do.
And what does she do?
On the video around that time that you mentioned, Ms. Vander Ark is observed placing a tarp into the closet and kind of spreading it out as a makeshift bed.
And after she does that, what happens after that?
After she lays the tarp on the floor, she is seen dragging Timothy by the arms onto the tarp and into the room.
And are you able to see Timothy's body at that point in time?
I am.
And what condition would you describe it? How would you describe his physical condition at that point?
His eyes were open, but not really seeing anything. He appeared to be unresponsive. He didn't speak at all. He moaned a few times. It's very concerning watching that and seeing his appearance.
And you've also obviously had an opportunity to see both the photographs of Timothy at the scene as well after he was deceased and the autopsy photos. Did he appear substantially the same way that he appeared in those photographs as well?
He did. Very, very thin bones protruding. In particular, he wasn't wearing any pants, so I could see his hip bones and his knee joint very prominently displayed as she positioned him in front of the camera.
And did it appear that he was wearing a diaper?
He was wearing an adult diaper.
And you said that Ms. Vander Ark positioned him in front of the camera so that what was facing the camera, I guess?
His face was facing the camera. It was the primary focus of the camera, is to keep a view of his face.
And that camera also records audio, does it not?
It does.
And did it record any audio from Ms. Vander Ark as she was pulling Timothy into the closet and positioning him on the floor?
It did. I could hear Ms. Vander Ark tell Timothy that he is pathetic, and then adds, but I already knew that as she was dragging him in. She also makes a comment to him that you owe me the biggest apology in the world. And apology from him.
And then did she leave the room at that point?
She does.
Did she come back a little while later?
I believe it was approximately 15 minutes later she comes back into the room.
And during that time period, though, are you able to observe Timothy on that video?
I do.
And does Timothy do something between the time that she leaves the first time and the time she comes back?
Initially, she had positioned him on his side with his face facing the camera. And over the period of about 15 minutes, he rolled onto his back, so his face was no longer visible.
As the officer continued explaining the video recording, Vander appeared in Timothy's room about 15 minutes later. It was the final moments of Timothy's life.
She repositions him so his face is visible to the camera. She has one of her Great Danes come into the room and instructs the Great Dane to lick his face, trying to get what appeared to me, trying to get a reaction out of him, and even makes a comment to the dog saying that, see, he reacted to you.
And so does the Great Dane stay in the room at that point or not?
It kind of steps over him, licks his face, investigates, and then eventually leaves the room after she provided the dog instructions to lick his face.
And what does she do at that point?
During this time, and previously while I observed Timothy in the room, he was taking short, shallow breaths through his mouth. Kind of picture how a fish out of water would breathe, with gasping for breath through their mouth. And she clamps his mouth shut, tells him that he doesn't need to breathe like that, and then holds his mouth shut for a period of time until he's forced to take breaths through his nose, and tells him, see, you didn't need to breathe through your mouth like that. You're being a dummy or an idiot, something along those lines.
And does she leave the room at that point?
She does.
And is that the last time anyone actually has any contact with Timothy in that room?
That's correct.
And you've had an opportunity, does that camera continue to record all through the night into the next morning?
It does.
Because this was about between 11 and 11:30 on July 5th, is that correct?
That's correct.
And so the camera records into the next morning, is that correct?
That is correct.
And you've had an opportunity to watch all of that video, is that my understanding?
Yes.
And at some point, does it appear that, you're not a medical doctor, I understand that, but does it appear that Timothy actually passes away while in view of that camera?
Yes, it appears that way to me. He can be seen, his chest rising, lowering very slightly, small little movements, and then there is a point in time where you stop seeing that, and his body just kind of relaxes, and it appears to me that he has died at that point.
And does from that point on, is there any movement of his body until the next morning? Is there any movement of his body at all to indicate that he's moving or alive?
There is not. There is no more movement from his body from that point.
The following day, on July 7th, a warrant was issued for Vander Ark, and she was brought to the station. The court had already asked detectives to begin a thorough investigation to uncover all of Vander Ark's criminal actions.
All right, you're going to be charged with child now. I believe it's the first or second degree, so it is a felony. So you won't be able to get out of jail until you see the judge, until all the warrant paperwork's down there, okay? Which will probably be tomorrow. All right.
Sorry,
No, I'm the bearer of bad news right now.
Thank you.
You know? Yeah, it's been a bad couple days.
Had 6 months. My husband had a stroke 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Nope, you're all right. I do have to handcuff you, but I'll do it in the front.
But my blood sugar crashes. I need that.
Are you diabetic?
I'm reactive hypoglycemic.
Okay. Do you take medication for that?
No. I have a service dog normally, but I didn't bring him.
Yeah.
For good reason.
All right. I can let you have that all the way up until the jail. But the jail won't let you bring in any kind of food or nothing. So if you want to drink it, you can always drink it now.
Just worried I won't keep it to my stomach.
All right.
I haven't been able to keep anything down
Oh.
the last couple of days.
I don't want you puking then if you're going to try to drink it.
I can try. We'll see. I don't know.
All right. So I got handcuffs on you. I'll do it in the front because I know you're not going to give me any problems. But we're going to have to go down there.
Strength.
Pardon?
I don't have the strength to do anything right. I wouldn't anyway. But did y'all lose an officer?
But I have to cuff you down.
Did y'all lose somebody?
Yes, a Detroit officer was killed yesterday.
I'm so sorry.
Yep. Come this way. I need you. I want to see if there's a girl here to check your pockets. All right, let's go over here and sit down. Relax for a second, because like I said, I'm the bearer of bad news. I know. Just have a seat for a second. Relax.
Sorry.
Bag here, including all your jewelry.
All I've got's that.
Pardon?
All I've got's those.
Okay.
Okay, I'm lightheaded. I'm sorry.
That's right. Take these on. You just said so.
Huh?
Can you just said all you said?
I'm trying not to. Oh my gosh.
You have a shirt on underneath there? You have to take your sweatshirt off, but you get to keep it. It just makes it easier to search it.
Okay. But I get to keep it.
Yes.
Okay.
You probably won't be able to keep the headband, though. They usually make...
What about the scrunchie?
Probably not. Anything that you might be able to hurt yourself with, they take automatically.
You gotta hurt yourself with the scrunchie.
Yeah, I know. It's belts and stuff like that, shoelaces. All right. Oh, what kind of shoes you got?
They're basics.
All right. I'll have to take them in a little bit here, but I like to keep it on you as long as possible. So it's because the floor's cold.
It is cold in here.
Yep, that's why it's actually good. It's good that you got the sweatshirt.
Vander's other son, Paul Ferguson, was also brought to the station, where he met with detectives to answer some questions. That's when things got interesting. He shared some very concerning stories about his mother.
I had one before, and then after I graduated from an alternative school early, I started a second one that was by my biological father's demands, basically.
Okay. Have you talked to him at all recently, biological father? Does he know about what's going on? Or?
I don't think quite yet. The last time we talked to him was last week.
Okay.
He and my stepmother got a divorce. So they called and let us know about all that.
What is your relationship like with him? I mean, do you associate with him at all or not really?
Not really. I found out that a lot of what he's told me about my biological mother up here was nothing more than blatant lies.
Okay.
He said that she didn't care for me, that she never wanted to see me, which were both lies. It was just, he's a control freak.
Okay.
And he's very manipulative.
Okay.
My stepmother's names were never even on anything for like paying bills or for school stuff. It was all him.
Okay. Yeah. So he was very much in control of everything.
Yes. So, and, I know that night Timothy did eat because we had pizza. He had 3 slices.
Hold on. I want to stop you for just a second. Because
sorry.
That's okay. I don't want to talk anything specific about the case just yet. Since the police showed up at your house and they brought you down here, I want to advise you some rights before we talk about that sort of thing. What I do want you to know, though, is that we went through the phones, okay?
Okay.
And we're beginning to go through the phones, and there's a lot of evidence in the phones, and I know that you're kind of aware of communication between yourself and your mother.
Yes.
And those sort of things. And that's kind of what I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
But, I mean, certainly those are very serious things that you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
And, I mean, from what I saw, it sounds like you're compassionate in that you cared about him, and you sent some pictures that were like, he's looking too skinny, and we need to feed him. And, you know, so sometimes you get frustrated, but at the end of the day, you kept coming back to caring. But the end result of that, he passed away, right? And he passed away from not eating food. But I want you to be aware of this stuff, okay? So these are your Miranda rights, right? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk with an attorney and the right to his presence before or during any questioning. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to a public expense to represent you before any questioning. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When we talk about, I just jump right into it. I know that we talked yesterday, and I know that not everything that we talked about was the truth yesterday. That's okay. You don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel guilty about not telling the truth to me, okay?
At this point, the detective began to suspect that Paul might also have been involved in abusing his brother. As the conversation continued, the detective noticed more warning signs.
What day are we talking about? The last thing was really kind of talking outside of the morning girl.
The 5th. He talked some in the morning. He was responsive.
Yeah.
That much I know.
What's the deal with the photograph in the bathtub of his face? Like zoomed in on his face.
He had been taking a bath.
Okay.
And I went in there to check on him at one point, and he's just kind of laying there. I'm like, "Bud, you okay?" He didn't respond, but he was looking around, and he was breathing. I know that much.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So at that time, but he wasn't talking at that time.
No, and it started to concern me. I'm not sure if I texted Mama about it or not.
Well, you sent a picture to her.
Yeah, I probably should have said something about the ER at that point, though.
Well, certainly
so stupid.
You have to think about it like this, right? She's a grown adult, and if she sees that, that's not all on you, right? You made, from what I see, you made numerous attempts to say, we need to do something different about this.
Yeah.
We can't keep doing this thing.
I know she's a good person.
Yeah. And it's not about.
I don't know if this is both of our faults. If we should have done something sooner. I know we both could have.
Yeah. I mean, I think you have to think about this. Right now is not a time about blaming people, but it's a time to try to figure out, you know, when could we have changed things? What could we have done differently? How did we get to the point where we were at? Because, you know, clearly where you guys got to, when you say he was in the bath, that wasn't a nice, enjoyable bath, though, right? That was a punishment bath, right? That's a cold, ice cold, and that's hard to understand.
I did wash. I did tell him that if he wanted to wash up, and he did. But then, in the middle of it, I think the whole laying there in a daze happened.
When he's getting these ice baths, I know there's numerous of them, right? I mean, because I've read through the messages.
Yes.
How are you getting the ice? Like, where's it coming from?
We have an ice machine upstairs. It's not a lot. It can barely create any. That's enough to make it a full-on.
Okay. But it's a cold bath.
Yeah.
And you're putting ice in there? Like, one dump of ice, 2 dumps?
One dump. Yeah, just maybe that much.
And then you're just running cold water, or what type of water?
The water doesn't exactly go cold.
Okay.
It says there's a cold button, but it's basically sort of lukewarm-ish.
How many times would you estimate that you guys gave cold baths as a punishment for not behaving or whatever, for whatever reason?
I think for punishments, it was... I don't exactly know the number, but it wasn't a lot.
Are we talking like 5, 10, 20, every day, every other day? Like any idea at all?
5.
Yeah. But whose idea was it to give him a cold bath as a punishment?
It was my mother's. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it would be a punishment effective or not. I don't.
Do you remember the first time you guys did it? Like why? Like what did he do?
Not exactly.
What did he do on that day that he sent the photo that made you have to give him a cold bath?
I think it was that he not only peed, but also pooped in bed, and my mother wasn't too happy because it absolutely reeked.
Yeah.
The detective discovered that Timothy had been locked alone in the closet, but what Paul shared next was even more surprising.
Yes.
When did that kind of start happening? Or had he always been staying there?
No, he didn't always.
Okay.
But the thing was, the loft bed, if you've noticed, just screws and stuff, that was his doing.
Okay.
And we couldn't get it safely back.
Yeah. So, he's been sleeping in the closet?
Yes. We made sure that it was cleaned. He had a mattress in there, but then he decided to rip off the cover, like a sort of plastic cover we put on there to keep it from getting smelly and disgusting. We always wanted what's best for him. I don't know.
So you guys decided to move him into the closet. There's an alarm on the door. Is that so? What's that for?
When he would try and sneak, because if you notice, there was also one on the garage door. That was also because, there's some food in there that he would try and sneak.
Right.
And it wasn't just that he was hungry at some points for those. It was that he wanted something sweet. And at times he would be taking stuff that was going to have plans for food, actual food.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I see exactly what you're saying.
And I don't know about the whole, just bread at some points, but we did start giving him actual better food.
When you talk about the bedroom being moved into that closet, is that your idea or is that your mom's idea?
That was my mother's. Yes.
And so how long do you think he was staying in that closet for?
A couple of weeks maybe. Okay. I think we truly had started activating the alarm on the door every night after we had found that he would sneak out and get back up on to his loft bed. Where, like I said, that thing was dangerous at that point because he had been screwing around with the bolts and screws, and at any point it could have given way and he could have gotten seriously injured.
Right, yeah. So he moves into there. There's the tarp in there. Is that just to prevent? What is that for?
That was after I think we had gone to like 3 plastic covers that he had shredded.
Yeah.
Before we decided to put down the tarp. And honestly, I had expected him to complain, but he didn't, and I don't know.
So far, Paul revealed the cruel punishments they used to control Timothy. The cruelest by far was the food restrictions, especially since he was a special needs person.
This restriction on food, he talked about bread. For how long was he eating just bread?
A week or 2.
What was he kind of eating before that?
We do ramen, sandwiches, and I think at some points we actually give him like a meal.
Why was it that he couldn't have meals?
The whole sneaking.
Because he was sneaking food?
A lot, yeah. We over and over and over. There would literally be times where I would be sitting on the couch playing.
Yeah.
And then I'd look up and he's there grabbing something.
Yeah. And so, whose idea was it for him to just eat bread? Is that your idea?
No.
Whose idea was that?
My mother's.
Tell me about the hot sauce. I know that was used as both the punishment and it was put on the bread. Was it always on the bread?
Not always, no. But the thing is, it still hardly did anything for him.
Yeah.
There would be times where it would do something for me because I'd accidentally rub my eye after I put it on there. It was ow.
Yeah. So you're putting, what dictates whether or not there's hot sauce on the bread that he's eating? What decides that?
I don't know. Whenever my mother told me to put a hot sauce on it, I did. It was normally a thin layer to make sure that it wouldn't be too much, because from what I know, goat the ghost or the California Reaper is what, 2,000 Scoville or 2 million Scoville.
What does that mean?
It's the hot sauce or the heat index, basically.
Okay. And that's pretty high?
Very.
So how long have you guys been using the hot sauce for?
Almost a month, maybe.
Okay. And was that only on bread, or was that on other stuff too?
I think one time we put it in some rice.
Okay.
But after that, I don't think we did that again.
What was it used for, right? Because you're giving them bread as a meal. What's the purpose of the hot sauce?
I know it was punishment, but honestly, I don't think it was that useful because, like I said, he had no feeling in his tongue. He literally bit a hole in it at one point and didn't even feel it.
Was he eating this bread with the hot sauce, or was he?
Yeah.
Is that really the only things he had to eat those days, or would he get other things to eat?
From the bread and rice, other than that, not that I know of.
The detective uncovered more of the terrible things Timothy had endured, and just like Vander Ark, Paul was not innocent either.
Can I ask you this, like straight up? You keep saying love, love. Do you feel like this was love? That he's dead now because he couldn't eat food. Does that feel like love to you? He's dead because he couldn't eat.
No.
And I don't know anybody that thinks that's love. What I think's happening is your mom's convinced you that she's this perfect person, and she's asking you to do all these things that are literally killing your brother.
I know she's not perfect.
How is that love? How is love ice baths? How is love handcuffing? And how is love restricting movement? And how is love hot sauce in the mouth and only eating bread? What if you only got to eat bread? How would you feel? What if you only got to eat bread with hot sauce? Would you eat? No. You're pretty skinny already. It wouldn't take you long.
This is my natural weight. I have an overactive metabolism.
But it wouldn't take you long to be very much skin and bones if all you got to eat was bread and hot sauce, because how could you eat it? And how could you feel good about eating it? Was he throwing up stuff that he was eating?
Forcefully, he would force himself to get it back up.
When? Like recently, in the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, he would force himself, honestly.
You ever think it's because maybe it was painful? It's hot sauce. It's not like that just goes away. Did you ever complain about pain, stomach pain, pain from using the bathroom?
Not that I know of, no. I do know that my mother, she's not perfect, but she's not a bad person.
Do you know, can I ask you this? Do you know of any good people who starved a child to death? Tell me of one that you know. Tell me of one that you know. That's a child who has a lot of problems, right? That's not a child that's taking care of themselves. They can't take care of themselves because you guys are restricting where he can go and what he can do. And if he does something wrong, you're punishing him by giving him ice baths and hot sauce and only feeding him bread. How is that? How is that a loving person? How is that a loving mother? You know what that sounds like to me? And honestly, the worst mother I've ever met in my entire life. That's what it sounds like to me.
I know. She's not.
Maybe she wasn't to you. Maybe she was a good mother to you. And maybe she wasn't to Gabriel. It sounds like she's a very good mother to Gabriel. But to one of the three children, she didn't care. You can say it if you want. She starved him to death because he wouldn't stop taking food. Well, maybe he's taking food because he wants to live. Have you ever thought about that?
Yes.
Maybe he's stealing food so that he can survive. He's dead because he didn't get food.
I know that.
Well, that's not anybody's fault but your mother's. And you can try to take some of the blame if you want, but it's her fault because every single time I see a message in here, it's her telling you what to do. And she put you right in the middle of this. She put you right in the middle of this where it looks like some of the stuff's your idea. And it actually looks like in some of these things that you kind of enjoy it. That you kind of enjoy punishing him for doing wrong things. Do you feel like you kind of enjoy punishing him for that stuff?
No.
Maybe not that he was in pain, but that You were in charge, and you got to tell him, you can't do that. Go do this. This is your punishment. Did you like some of that stuff?
No.
Did she like some of that stuff?
No.
How come you guys are laughing and joking about it sometimes with smiley faces and like?
If it's the upside down smiley face,
yeah, what's that mean?
It's the opposite of happiness.
Okay.
It means that I'm really angry,
Okay.
and she's kept me calm, like I said.
Because he made you mad a lot, right? It sounds like he made you mad a lot. But when you look back on it, do you think he really could control it? Clearly, he needed help. He didn't need punishment. He needed some help. He couldn't make those decisions or do those things on his own. You saw it over and over and over and over again, right? What was your mother's choice? Her choice was more punishment, less food. More punishment. The only food you get is bread. And the only bread you get, sometimes, is with the hottest hot sauce that we can find. That's all you get to eat.
Both Vander Ark and Paul were charged with child. A full trial began, and during the proceedings, Vander Ark struggled to maintain her innocence and told several lies. But the detective presented solid evidence showing just how careless and terrible a mother she had been.
You wouldn't want to have a child running around your house naked, would you?
No.
You wouldn't want G to see his brother running around naked, would you?
No.
Then I'm wondering why the text message that you sent to Paul about Timothy making a mess in the garage was that he had to clean the garage without anything on below the waist, and then he could stand against the wall without anything below his waist.
I don't remember that, sir. I'm sorry.
You don't remember that text message?
No, sir.
Interesting. Take a look at, this is from the larger text messages. This is all the text messages between you and Paul. It's a few hundred, if not 1,000 pages. Take a look at, this is page 5783 if Mr. Johnson wants to reference. The blue is your text messages. Can you read that for the jury, please?
The blue one says, my bigger issue is that you said you checked every minute or so, but checking on the camera would have told you he wasn't listening. I'm not absolving him of responsibility by a long shot, but there are reasons the cameras are in place.
What time was that sent?
4:14 p.m. it looks like.
So at 4:14 p.m. you're upset with Paul because he's not watching Timothy every minute on the cameras, right?
If I remember correctly, that particular day, yeah, he said he was going to check. That wasn't, I didn't expect him to check every day, but there were days that were much more challenging, and that was when I asked him to keep a closer eye on.
Where's the text message that describes what the challenging incident was that day?
I don't know, sir. I mean, there was a lot of challenging incidents.
Going upstairs?
No, sir.
Going upstairs was okay during the day?
As long as he was being monitored, yes.
You talked about, we talked about the autism already. You talked about a number of other issues that Timothy had: bipolar, ADHD. Were there some other ones?
Sensory processing disorder.
Sensory process. So he had the same disorder that you did.
Yes.
Sensory processing disorder.
But there's different manifestations of it.
He had the one where his senses being overloaded didn't make a problem for him. Is that what you're saying?
He was more hyposensitive, which means he didn't react the way a typical person would, as far as less of a reaction. There was a time, I was told about it when we still lived in Oklahoma. I guess he was being given a bath and he fell and hit his jaw, and he didn't say anything. He didn't say he was in pain. Well, I guess he went to someone's bedroom, and my oldest son brought him back out, and he had completely bitten through his tongue and not said anything. So he did not react as much to stimuli as most people do. There's hypo and hypersensitive, and he was hyposensitive.
And is there medication for that you take?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't.
As the truth came out, Vander Ark had a hard time remembering anything. When questioned about feeding Timothy bread with extra hot sauce, her response was unbelievable.
Mr. Johnson asked you about it, so if you remembered the text exchange, including the photograph of Timothy, right?
Yes, sir.
And the jury's seen that a couple of times. I don't think they need to see it go ahead and read the exchange there. Starting with the message that Paul sent to you with the photograph.
Timothy tried to sneak food. I yelled at him, and then he became momentarily unresponsive, and then I saw this. He's bone thin, Mama. I think we need to actually feed him.
Okay. What's your response to that?
I said, Kay, give him bread, please. And then I said, I hear you, give PB sandwiches and water. You want me to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, the unresponsiveness is probably fake, but I see what you mean.
Okay. And go ahead to the next page.
Also, it's no wonder he's hardly capable of standing.
Then this one was photographs of his legs, right?
Yeah, and then I said, I'm in court.
So is it really your testimony that you never saw that photograph?
I do not recall seeing it. That was it. I feel like I want to throw up.
You don't recall seeing the photograph, right?
No, sir.
The unresponsiveness is probably fake, but I see what you mean. You literally use the word see in your text message about see what you mean. But your testimony today is, I didn't look at the photograph. I didn't see the photograph.
Yes, sir. It's a phrase that you use.
It's a phrase that you use? I see what you mean?
Yes, sir.
Isn't that usually when you see the things that the people are talking about?
Sometimes.
I'm wondering why your response to your son saying that your other child is bone thin and needs to eat, actually feed him. That's the phrase. Actually feed him, right?
That's what he said, yes, sir.
Right. And your response to that is, Kay, give him bread, please, or bread with peanut butter. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Not, oh my goodness, if he's that hungry, yeah, make him some chicken nuggets, make him some pizza, make him some pizza rolls, make him any one of a dozen or so things that were in your freezer or your refrigerator, any of that. But that wasn't your response, was it?
No, sir. I was in court. I just was scrambling for an answer.
You were in court, but you were able to send 1, 2, 3 text messages before you said you're in court, right?
Yes, sir.
And the first answer you could come up with to feed your child was give him bread?
I don't remember what I was thinking at the time, sir.
The court announced the verdict in the Vander Ark case. Although Vander Ark did not appear in court that day because of a medical issue, it was sad that she was not there to hear the consequences of her actions firsthand.
All right, that's okay.
The people of the state of Michigan versus Shanda Van Ark, count 1, charging open murder involving the death of Timothy Ferguson. We find her guilty of first-degree felony murder. Count 2, first-degree child abuse. We find her guilty of first-degree.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Court will record the verdict for the record. Mr. Johnson, would you like the jury polled? Please, Your Honor. All right. All right, juror number 2, please rise. Is that your verdict?
Yes, sir.
Juror number 4. Is that your verdict?
Yep.
Okay. And you don't have to say, you can say yes or no. So, juror number, actually that was juror number 4. Juror number 5, is that your verdict?
Yes.
All right, you can sit down. Juror number 6, please rise. Is that your verdict?
Yes, sir.
All right, juror number 7, is that your verdict?
Yes.
All right, juror number 8, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 9, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 10, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 11, is that your verdict?
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
Juror number 12, is that your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 13, is that your verdict?
Yes.
And juror number 14, is that your verdict?
Yes.
All right. So with that being said, again, the court will record the verdict for the record. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your service.
Despite Vander Ark's claims that she did nothing to harm Timothy, the court brought justice, and her consequences were just around the corner.
Dead, looking like a Holocaust victim, but I'm choosing to remember like that. And you can't even look at him. That's how he was. A beautiful child with a lot of life in his eyes. That's who your son was. And you took that from him. I'm choosing to remember him as a happy individual with life, not as an individual. And that's the picture I want people to remember of your son. You took that from him. You took it from him. For what reason, I don't know. Mr. Johnson's right. There is something broken in you. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't negate what you did here. So, besides remembering him like that,
I'm not going to let you hide in the darkness anymore. People know what you are now. They know what you did. You're not able to hide in the darkness anymore. Timothy won. And he won because we know what you did to him now. It's not hidden anymore. We know who you are. That's the way that I'm going to honor him. You don't win because justice, thank God, in this case prevailed. I can't even imagine if you had been able to resuscitate him. He'd be still suffering. So if there's anything I'm grateful for, would be that he finally passed away so you couldn't continue to torture him. You did. It's a sentence of the court. First as to count 2, abuse in the first degree. Court sentences you 50 years to 100 years in prison. Credit for 575 days. Court is exceeding guidelines in this case. The court finds that the amount of torture that I've indicated in terms of the long-term suffering that Mr. Ferguson, Timothy went through justifies on a reasonable grounds to depart from the guidelines. Used to be the standard was the guidelines. If the guidelines had taken into consideration all the elements, I don't think they would take into consideration the amount of absolute systematic, consistent torture that you engaged in here. I think that's enough reasons to justify departing from the guidelines. There's a $68 state cost, $130 crime victim rights assessment. As to count 1, felony murder. The sentence of the court, you serve a term within the Michigan Department of Corrections for the rest of your natural life without parole. Again, there's credit for 575 days that you've already served. There's a $68 state cost. The crime victim assessment fee has already been assessed, and the court is going to assess a $450 public defender fee.
Paul Ferguson's trial for torturing his brother reached its conclusion also, and the court handed down its sentence.
There's bathroom timers, sleeping in the closet with a tarp down, which quite frankly might be considered animal, but we have a human being here, making his hands over his head. And then at the end of his life, an 8-hour practically ice bath that killed him. So no, I don't think any of those things are adequately taken into consideration by the guidelines. And I don't think the guidelines, quite frankly, can even, these guidelines don't justify Mr. Ferguson's actions. Mr. Ferguson, I think you are a product of your environment, but I don't believe you that you're sorry. I don't think you have empathy. I don't think you have any emotion whatsoever. And that's what scares the court. It really scares me. I think you're sorry that you're here. I think you're sorry you got caught. I don't think you wanted Tim to die either, like your mother, because you would get caught and you wouldn't torture him anymore. And believe me, I've tried to sit here and try to think, well, maybe Mr. Ferguson's not as bad as Mom. I think you're just as bad, if not worse. If not worse. Because you had a job. You could have, Mr. Johnson actually asked you, couldn't you have brought home a thing of food for him? You could have gone to a neighbor and said, hey, my him. You could have grabbed him and got him out of there. You could have done any number of things to stop this, and you chose not to. Your own brother. And this is where we're at. So, based on all that, it's a sentence of the court. You serve 30 years to 100 years, Michigan Department of Corrections. Credit for 592 days you've already served. Court's going to assess a $68 state cost, $130 crime victim rights assessment. No additional fines and costs.
And while that family's nightmare left officers reeling, Our next pair of entitled men thought their local status gave them a free pass. Well, it definitely didn't. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up.
Hey, I didn't do
Are
shit.
you leaving or now?
I live here. I live in Kajoki. I didn't do shit. Put your hands.
On September 13th, 2025, in Key West, police noticed a commotion involving two men. According to the store owner, they had been trespassing, and the situation had already become tense, especially with the man in the blue t-shirt.
What the fuck you doing? Hey, go home. Hey! Get out of here, okay? You
Are you? Hang on,
are you leaving
that's
or
funny.
now?
Hey, I didn't do
Are
shit.
you leaving or now?
I live here. I live in Kajoki.
Put your hands behind your back.
I didn't do shit.
Put your hands behind your back.
Yes, sir. Really, bro?
Yes.
Dude, I
didn't shoot you, alright? We're done. One in custody. Let's go.
Really?
Really?
I was walking here.
No, I told you to leave. You said you're not gonna leave. We're done.
What do you mean you said to leave? Bro, really?
Really?
Where's that?
Right here, spare the feet.
Really?
Really?
Dude.
I ain't your dude, alright?
Dude, I didn't do anything with you. I didn't do anything wrong. Really? I live in Kajoki.
I don't give a shit where you live, alright?
Yeah, I didn't do anything wrong to you, man.
Tonight you're gonna spend in jail.
Why?
For trespassing.
I didn't trespass anything.
Yes, you did.
Is your thing on?
It's on.
What did I trespass?
Let's go. Listen,
Hey,
you're gonna make the next bite, alright?
I have no authority. He can talk to me. Hey, I asked you.
Have a seat.
Yeah, I'll have a seat. I was very upfront with you.
There will be one more than 15.
What did
Have
I
a seat.
do? What did I do to you, bro?
Have a seat now.
Can you loosen this? It's tight on my arm.
Give me a second. Alright, buddy, so here's the deal. You either go with him to jail or you go somewhere else. I'm done with you.
Okay. How about we get
How
him?
about no?
Alright, I'll go somewhere else.
Go somewhere else. No, get out of here. I'm done with you.
What's he going to be?
Trespassing. He's
okay.
going to jail for trespassing.
And which?
The man was unhappy being in the police cruiser. He asked the officers to remove his handcuffs. The question is, will the cops show leniency?
I live here. I'm the wrong person. Hey, I'm trying to be a man to you. This guy's fucking the wrong people. I want to go home. I gotta go Uber home to Kajoki, dude. This guy over here is like, hey, you, follow me. You know how crazy that looks? You guys just want to like arrest people? You want to arrest people? That's crazy, man. That's not right. It's not what you do. I'm a cop. I'm born and raised here, bro. It's not what you want to do to me.
Listen,
bro.
I don't mind.
Loosen my shit
Yeah,
up.
put your hand. Listen.
Hey,
buddy,
hey!
you'll get another charge.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you guys doing?
Another charge.
What are you doing? Stop! Stop! I'm not doing.
Put your hands behind the back
bro,
now.
Bro, I was. Stop with that. Dude, you saw my hand the whole
You
time.
asked me to lose them, alright?
Dude, what's wrong with you?
Okay, we're done.
Oh my god, bro. I wasn't doing anything.
Hey, buddy, I need you to come with us.
Why?
Stop resisting.
You're being trespassed.
What?
Why did I trespass?
Stop.
Okay? No, that's stop right here. No.
Who the fuck are you? See, like, okay. So listen, you're not under arrest.
Why am I being arrested?
You're not under arrest. No, he is under
You
arrest.
gotta walk that way.
I'm done with them.
That's fine. He is or is not?
He is now. He is.
Okay, you are.
Stop resisting.
Okay? I'll listen to you. What am I being arrested for?
For trespassing.
For?
Trespassing.
For? That is
Rick's.
the charge. Where? Rick's.
So guys, can somebody, because I cannot feed them on the other side.
Okay. You got your car right there? Okay. I got his phone right here.
Yeah. because I cannot see them over. Or move it out. Alright, you have your ID card?
Huh?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go move it right now.
Dude, that's my cash. Don't take my cash.
You're under arrest.
Hey, here's his phone.
Okay? Why? Why am I under arrest?
Trespassing.
For?
Trespassing.
Come on, throw me over. Dude, just stop resisting. Stop resisting. Just stop. We're gonna get you seated, and it'll be over.
Otherwise,
Stop.
you're gonna go to the ground. All right?
So take a deep breath.
You with me, bro? Take me to the ground.
Let's put them aside.
For a minute, okay?
No, we're not gonna sit for the meeting.
Sit in the car.
Have a
Sit in
sit.
the car. Turn around and sit in the car.
Just get yourself another charge, idiot.
Sit in the car.
Both men were charged with criminal trespassing. Disturbing the peace is never a good idea, and when cops get involved, consequences follow. Watch how this woman tried to be tough and how it backfired badly.
You told her you hit her in the head with the gun when you took it out.
I sure did. She grabbed my head. Of course I did. She grabbed me.
On October 9th, 2024, police were called to a hospital after two women got into a heated argument and one of the women pulled out a firearm. What the responding officer didn't realize was that the situation was already started to spiral.
We have two patients do not like each other. One works for the police
One claims
and has a gun.
concealed carry.
And I don't know what happened from there, but the other young lady has her gun.
Hello.
Yeah. Can you go grab my gun from this room?
There's a weapon in this room here. Okay. How many guns we have in here?
It's just one. And I got all my credentials. It's just one.
Okay. You don't have any other guns?
No.
Okay.
What light is it?
Just here. Can you stay here for me?
Protecting me. She's upstairs down my face. And I'm telling y'all, grab the gun. Did nobody do oh. Like, what the
Can I just stay away from this, okay?
Don't get that to her.
Who's
She
this?
don't know how to use that. It's her. She up the strap up in my face and did nobody.
Hold on. Do you have a gun too?
No, that's her gun.
Whose phone is this? Yours?
Mine.
Can you take a seat for me and tell me what happened? I know you're super upset, so just take a deep breath for me. What happened?
From just the doctor's office. She got sickle cell just like me, and that's how I know of her. We got into it time ago, and I had told her, like, we just ain't cool. But she talked about my baby bad so much, because she think that she concealed to carry. She could just walk around. Think, I don't get no about no gun game. You gonna have to kill me, really. You gonna have to kill me before you think you finna step all over me. That dead. So she just was talking how she gonna me and my daughter. I better not catch you at the doctor's office.
I got the gun here. It's on. I unloaded it.
I better not catch you at the doctor's office. I'm gonna beat your ass. I know where you stay. I'm gonna kill you, your daughter. I have messages. I got all messages. Saying all this. Literally.
Huh? Only one gun? Only one gun. Can I just check your bag? Because they said two. Just.
No, two guns. They thought it was two guns because they couldn't believe that I took the gun. I got a taser. That's it.
Okay.
So she I said, what's all that? Like, what's you saying all that about my kid? Like, come on now. And the nurse like, oh, you shouldn't be talking about the kid. She not saying. She say, get back in my face again. Get on. Say something to me again. Step to me again. I said, I'm gonna say whatever to you because you shouldn't did all that. When you was on my phone texting, I got receipts. I don't need to lie about like the was threatening my life. I showed
She's threatening, but what is she really threatening you about?
Talking about she gonna me and all this other shit. You just put a gun in my face, fool. What you mean?
Why?
What do you mean? Ask her why. I didn't touch her. I didn't do none of that. She didn't have no reason to feel like she needed to protect herself.
The officer had no idea what caused the altercation, and the women's behavior didn't help either. But the officer was determined to get to the bottom of it.
I never touched her, so she had no reason to just put no gun out on me. I didn't threaten you.
What did she do with the gun?
Put it in my face. I grabbed it.
Where were you at? Where were you at?
Right in the lobby. I don't know if they got cameras right there, but Maxine was right there. She upstrapped dead in my face. I grabbed that. She pulled me by her hair, and I got the beat her ass with her gun. That's how she got that thing on her head. I never touched her on my hand. I hit her with her gun.
What's your relation to her? Are you family?
Nothing, no.
But you know each other from the past?
Past history from here, from knowing her
from the
doctor's office. Yeah, we didn't like talk before. We didn't text.
Unloaded it.
We didn't. Yeah.
How many are we talking about? Two or one?
No, just
one. It's unloaded.
She might have. Oh no, she couldn't have none because I would have pulled the other one out. Took my gun.
Pardon me.
I hope y'all not about to get that back Because she concealed to carry. She's allowed to just upstrap on people because she concealed to carry. And I don't have a gun. So, of course, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to get the gun from her. Yes, and I did just that. That's all that is.
Take a deep breath, because this is going to be a while.
Cool.
Figure this out. We gotta watch the video and all that stuff. We gotta get everybody's stories and stuff.
I didn't touch
by
it.
yourself?
Yes, I have a doctor's appointment.
You have a doctor's appointment.
And I'm not up to sitting here. I already didn't feel good. I'm here for pain management and to get my doctor. I don't feel good already. What do I have to stay here for? Y'all got her gun. I told y'all what happened.
Yeah, but we have to figure out.
We have to investigate.
That's fine. I didn't touch her. I'm telling you, I didn't touch her.
Well, you told her you hit her in the head with the gun when you took it out.
I sure did. She grabbed my head. Of course I did. She grabbed me. So I can be able to leave when I need to leave. When my doctor, stuff done. That's what I'm asking. If they can come in here and do it while I'm here, since I have to stay in here.
What do you want to do about this incident?
I don't want to do nothing.
Do you want her arrested?
I don't want to do. Hell yeah.
So you say you don't want to do nothing. So that's.
Of course.
Okay,
Like,
so we gotta ask.
no gun on me and things like
we gotta ask.
asking me crazy stuff.
You gotta understand. You wanted to have her arrested, and you gotta stay here and cooperate with this investigation.
All I'm doing is if I can ask the nurse if they can get me started up here while y'all doing the investigation is what I'm saying.
I'm trying to get your side of the story.
I literally walked in.
You checked in and she was already here.
She was already right there. I didn't say nothing to the girl. I walked up to the desk. She got the mouthing off. I didn't say nothing. Still looking at this lady. Who she talking to? I was literally on the phone, and I was on the phone. They was like, who is that? They was like, they talking to me. I was like, they're not talking to me. And so the person on the phone was like, they think they talking to me. I was like, so still checking out Miss Maxine. So Miss Maxine, she looked up and she was like, and so when she was like, you saying all this about my daughter, this and that, Miss Maxine was like, this is a doctor's office. This is a doctor's office. I was like, get up off of me, bro. Like, at this point, you literally close the point. I'm like, get up off of me. She know. Now I'm your girl. I was calm.
You guys know each other, right? Sorry for interjecting.
We don't know each other like that. We was cool, and we stopped talking. So then, no, I'm finna be all up in your face. So therefore that. Because, like, at this point, what's your motive? We had a doctor's office. It's plenty of times you saw me on the street. Never trying to throw down. All of a sudden, the doctor was trying to throw down. I said, I'm letting you know I have no weapon on me. Get up off me. I don't give no.
The officer then met with the hospital staff to hear what had happened. As they described it, it was mind-blowing how an argument could escalate into such a serious situation.
She's standing right by that plant right there, waiting to be checked in. I guess some stuff was said online or through text about her child, and she's referring to Kiana saying it, and she's saying, you don't have a mouth now. How come you're not saying nothing? Are you ignoring me? Okay. So Kiana didn't respond. She's trying to ignore her, and she's continuing her conversation on the phone.
So she said, you're so tough talking online, right? But you can talk to me here, right?
Yeah. You don't have a mouth now, and then she started calling her names, and then she's getting closer to her as she's talking to her.
How far was she from her? Just give me an idea.
She's here at first, but the more she got upset and the more that Kiana's ignoring her, because Kiana's like this on the phone facing me. She's walking up and she's talking and she's getting closer. So
how far would you say she was at the end of where?
At the end now she's like this. So Kiana told her to back up. So she asked her to back up twice, and she put her hand in her purse, but she didn't pull out anything yet. Said, I don't care if you carry and conceal. So she knew she was going to pull the gun or attempting to pull the gun out.
Did she tell her that she had a gun or no?
She knew because she said earlier, I don't care if you carry and conceal. She's like, pull the gun out, whatever. She's just telling her, goading her basically. She doesn't care. You don't talk about my child. She was just very upset. She had her hand in her purse, and that's when I saw the gun come out, and then I went around to defuse it, to separate them, because I told them this is
so
an office.
After let's just back up a little bit. You're not going to be talking about my child. She asked her again to back up. So she asked her several times.
She asked her twice. I heard twice for her to back up, and then she says, I don't care if you got a gun, because she had her hand in her purse and she didn't pull it out just yet. She's just arguing. So by this, I'm already going around trying to get the lady that was waiting right here out of the way, because the gun's waiting.
Okay, so you got the lady in the waiting room.
And I got her her in here, and they're tussling out here. I left them to tussle and fight amongst themselves while we try to, call you guys. And I told her, hurry up, come on in, get her in a safe spot, because I had to bring her back here. By the time I got back over here, they were already fighting each other with a gun. So I stayed out of the way, because I couldn't come back up in the front.
When they were physically, did you go out there again after you brought the patient to safety? Did you go out there?
Did I go back out there? No, because by then...
So when did you get hit?
When I went out before.
Before to get them, before they get out,
Before they got closer.
Before the gun come out or no?
No, the gun was already out. They were like about this far apart. Kiana had her gun on her. And I said, okay, no, you need to take this out in the hallway. This is a, doctor's office. I'm trying to talk to them. And then I said, you know what, let me get the patient out, the patient's wife out the way, and then try to come back. But they were tussling by the time.
So when you tried, who hit you in the head when you were trying?
I don't know. It was an elbow.
Elbow to left side of the head?
Right here.
The woman was identified as Kiana Knox, and bringing a firearm into a hospital was the woman's first mistake. After hearing everything, the cops decided to take action against her.
I don't understand why I'm going to jail.
So at the very least right now, at the very least right now, what's going on is you can't bring a gun in here. It says no guns allowed. Okay. So at the very least.
Okay.
If you have any more questions, and we're gonna discuss this later. We have to look at everything that has transpired, and then.
Right, Mom. I'm trying to send it to you because they finna put me in cuffs. So
you can call.
Let me give my stuff. You gonna probably have to meet me down to the station, but let me give my stuff to Grandma.
Okay. What is it that you want to turn over to Grandma?
What can I bring?
You can bring your cell phone.
Can you let my grandma come in?
Right, so Grandma wants to go get your mom.
Yeah, no, she's not gonna come up. So just take me down.
Yeah, no, she's not. So we could give her your stuff outside if you want.
Yeah.
Do you want this to come with you, or you want us to go to Grandma?
That can stay with me.
Okay.
Stay on for me. Can I do that? Do you have anything on you that's sharp or anything that'll cut me or poke anything? Nah. Okay.
So you want to take everything with you?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take everything. I'm gonna put your keys.
You can let my backpack though go with my. No. Get the keys. Gonna go to my mom.
Your sweater's coming with you, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which one are you, the arresting officers?
Well, the primary officer's upstairs.
Okay.
So we're gonna bring her to the station. She's been briefed up on that. What is your question?
Is she on? So this force, she's under arrest.
She's under arrest right now. Yes.
Charged with.
She has not been charged yet. No.
Okay.
So I told she's coming. This is all coming with us. Do you guys know where the station is?
No, but I wanted to see the other officers.
Yeah, they're coming down. They're coming down. Okay.
Meanwhile, the other woman remained calm, though her arguing with the officer continued. The officer just wanted to hear her side, but it was easier said than done.
So many different stories. Can you just tell me?
It wasn't so many. It was one witness, and it was one lady sitting right there.
So
that's the only other real witness right there.
I know that she came in. You were already in the office, and she came in.
I was still getting checked in. She came in. She just fired her face up and she was talking on the phone. And I guess, I don't know, when she seen me, she got to talking. And I'm just like, okay, so what all that you was talking about my baby, like threatening me, talking about you gonna kill me and my child. Like I said, I still have the messages
online?
and stuff.
What was she talking?
Huh?
What was she talking to? Online or what?
Through text message, texting me from different numbers. She was texting my sister, like.
Do you have any of those messages?
Yes, I still have the message. It's in my old phone. Then I will have to have them screenshot. I can get them screenshotted to me though.
So you don't have.
And my sister, she was texting my sister phone too, so I can still have my sister send me the messages of her threatening me and my family. So when
she's gonna kill.
Yeah, telling she gonna kill me and my child, and she got people watching my house and just crazy stuff. Literally, when she came in.
Is it about a boy, about a man? Is this related about any
No,
man?
it's not about no man. This is about because she asked me for some money.
So she's been threatening you and your family.
So I was still getting checked in the front. Like I don't even have a wristband. So when she came in, we were still getting checked in. Or whatever. She comes in, she seen me, made a face, whatever, and was talking on the phone. And I'm just like, she was ignoring me. So I'm just like, what? Like, what is it? Like, what you gonna apologize and I'm gonna leave it alone? Or like, what's gonna happen? Because you didn't already threaten me. I felt threatened, but I don't have a concealed security to pull out on nobody.
How far were you guys from each other?
We were like probably like this part.
So did you come up to her face?
No, I told you I was still getting, we both getting checked in. So we both were at the desk. It's not like like I got checked in already, and yeah, no, we were both still getting checked in. I was here first, and she walked in. So she just like she wasn't saying nothing, and then I was just like, okay, so like what, like, cause you think I'm just not gonna say nothing about you steady threatening me, and I'm finally, this is my first time seeing her since she threatened me. I never was responding to her messages because it's like I'm not about to talk back to you over no message, sending threats. Like, what are we doing that for? So you shouldn't be talking about this. The front desk lady, oh, you shouldn't be talking about nobody kid. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's good, what is it? So then as she not saying nothing, she just like she pulled her bag up. She pulled her bag up like this on the side of her.
How far were you guys from each other? Describe it.
At this point, when I seen her pull her bag, I already know she has a concealed carry. Like, I know that already. I knew that from being her associate. So I already knew that. So I stepped back because I'm not about to, what the heck? So I stepped back a little bit. Like, we were still pretty much close. We wasn't like super far apart.
Further than this or so?
Maybe like one more step back. You can go one more step back. That was it. Like that. When she pulled out the gun, because I stepped back. And I'm like, what you finna pull out the gun? She like, yep. And I want you to do something. I'm like, what? I want you to do something. You the one that's pulling out the gun. I'm like, what you think you finna do with that gun? You think I'm finna just let you shoot me? She put a gun. And then at that point, she upped the gun and put it in.
Since the woman was cooperating and didn't want to escalate things further, the officer tried to resolve her issue amicably.
My side don't match?
No, not your side doesn't match, but there's a lot more with concealed carry law and all kinds of stuff, so that's fine.
With concealed carry law, but she would, if I never touched her, she shouldn't have felt
Would you be able to come in? So far, you've been good with cooperating and stuff. Can you come and meet us in the lobby?
Meet y'all in the lobby. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna trick me? Try to take me to jail?
She's already gone. She's already gone.
Oh, you
just
want
the
me to come
lobby.
out there?
We're not taking a handcuff. No, in the lobby, in the police Skokie lobby.
They want me to go to the police station, Mom.
The front lobby where the doors are.
You can drive yourself too.
I didn't drive. They give me a ride here. They know
Then
that.
we can give you a ride and somebody can pick you up from Skokie Police Station.
I'm asking though, like, what y'all took her? Y'all took her to jail?
All we're asking is if you can come to the front.
Okay, but I'm asking, is she going to jail?
She's at the police station. Like I said, we're still trying to sort it out.
What is there to sort out?
There's a lot because we told you concealed carry is not that easy. Okay, there's a lot of points to it.
But
so
you still not supposed to up no gun on nobody that.
And like I said, we're supposed to start it now. She's at the police station, and we're asking if you can come to the police station of your own free will. You're not under arrest. Okay, we can either give you a ride, or you can get a ride there, so we can continue sorting everything out.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm asking, is she going to jail? Like what?
Again, I'm not saying that she is or isn't. She's at the police station right now, okay, under our custody, and then we're going to sort everything out.
So what do I need to come to the police station for?
Well, again, depending on when we talk to her further, I have to talk to you more, okay, to get the whole picture. There's a few witnesses that we have to speak here too.
We're not. If you don't want to go, we're not trying to trick you.
I know. I'm talking
But if there's complaints to be signed, you will have to come in the station and sign complaints anyway. Because you said you wanted her arrested. Well, she's gone. She's at the police station.
Yeah, I want her arrested. She put a
So that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to go to the station regardless if that comes in. Right. But we have to go in the station and we have to figure this out again because we have witnesses. We got her statement. It would be better if you guys had camera, but there is no camera.
And I just want to make sure I have to just make sure everybody's comfortable with that. If they are, we'll treat you today, and then you can take care of business. If you want to take care of business and reschedule the treatment, and then if you're having other issues, there's always the emergency room tomorrow.
Kiana was charged with aggravated assault with a firearm and carrying a concealed weapon in a medical facility. Whether pulling a firearm or acting recklessly just because they feel above the law, this kind of entertainment never gets boring, and the next case proves just how wild things can get.
Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest.
On January 26, 2025, an officer from Lakewood, Ohio, received a report about a woman who was sleeping in a lobby of a public library and refusing to leave after waking up. Since she didn't take the situation seriously at first, the police were called for assistance.
Time to go.
Just so you know that I
Time to go. Guess what? I'm recording too.
I don't care.
Okay. The badge is over here.
I don't care. I'm
Okay,
getting your name.
I don't care.
I'm getting your name.
All
I'm
right.
getting everything.
All
I'm
right.
getting your name, your
All
badge
right,
number.
let's
I'm
go.
getting everything.
Just go. It's time to go.
Don't worry about me.
10-minute
You
warning.
didn't give me anything.
So I
You
didn't,
didn't give me anything.
There's a camera right there.
You didn't give me
Have a
anything
nice
because
night.
if you wouldn't have came in here in the first place, I would have already been gone because
Right.
me and the librarian discussed at 8:30.
Right.
You came in here
So
disrupting.
you were sleeping on the
It
floor.
doesn't matter.
You're not allowed to do that.
It doesn't matter. I
Yes, it
am.
does.
It
You're not allowed
took
to
2
do
seconds
that.
to do research on it.
Come on,
It
let's
took
go.
2 seconds to
Done.
do research. No, you're
Done.
done. You're done. You're wrong.
Done.
You're
Hit it.
done. You're wrong. It took 2 seconds to do research
Come on.
on it. It is not
Come on.
illegal. It is not illegal.
It's a rule against the library.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
And no, you can,
Check out the
you
rules
can do your
page.
research. You can
Hit
do
it.
your research and look
Hit
it up
it.
yourself.
Let's go.
Do your research and look it up yourself.
Okay.
Because the last time I was here,
I ain't got
last
time
time
for
I
this.
was here,
Let's go.
Nobody bothered me.
I ain't
last
got
I
time
was
for
here.
this. You're not
Well,
sleeping in the
you
library.
made time
You
for
are
it.
not sleeping in the library.
Yes, I was. I was in
You're not
here and
sleeping
I
in
did
the
the
library.
same thing. I took a nap. Yes, I did.
Let's go.
And nobody bothered me. You took it upon yourself to come in here and bother
You're
me, so
getting
you're
real
going to have to
close.
deal with the report.
I'm going to
Who-
tell you right now,
Who told you to
if
come
you don't
in here?
pack up and go,
Who told you to come in here? And
I
bother
told
me?
myself to come in
Exactly.
here.
So I'm glad that you're telling yourself, and you're going to have to deal with the higher ups.
Get your
That's what
stuff.
you're going to
Let's
deal with.
go.
You're going to have to deal with the higher ups. Don't touch my
Let's
stuff.
go.
Don't touch
I'm
my
about
stuff.
done
Because
with you.
I don't care. I'll call 911
I am
right
done
now.
with you.
I'll call 911 right now. Don't touch my stuff. I don't care about you being done with me. I was done with you. Don't touch me and
Let's
don't touch
go.
my stuff.
Let's
I'm
go.
not playing with you.
Clear it out or you're going to get arrested. Clear it out or you're going to get arrested.
It's not even 9 o'clock.
It's
So
time
you
to
cannot
go.
arrest me. Don't
Let's
put
go.
your hands on
Let's
me.
go.
Do not put your hands on me.
You're going.
Do not put your hands on me. I said that
You
I'm calling the
got to
police.
leave.
Do not put your hands on me. Why are you putting your hands on
If
me?
you don't go, you're going to
It
be
is
arrested.
not 9 o'clock. It is not 9 o'clock. I do not have to leave
You
yet.
have to leave.
And you see me with my stuff
You
on.
have
Get
to
off of
leave.
me. I said I'm calling the police.
You have to leave.
My belongings is right
You
here.
have to leave.
Get
You
my stuff.
get your stuff and
Get
go
off
then.
of me.
Get
Don't
your
put
stuff and
your
go.
hands
You're
on
going
me.
to be arrested.
No, you're
Get
gonna-
your stuff or you're
I'm
going to be
calling the
arrested.
police. It's not even 9 o'clock.
The
library
second
is
floor
not
closes
closed.
early.
The library is not closed. When I was just
Let's
here,
go.
when I was just here the other day.
Let's go.
Hey, nah. I'm calling the cops.
Call them from outside. Call them from outside.
I don't have to. It's not 9 o'clock.
Let's go or you're going to be under arrest.
You cannot arrest
Let's
me.
go.
I have not done anything.
Yes,
You cannot
disorderly
arrest me.
conduct.
No,
Let's go.
you came in.
Once the woman started heading out, the officer thought the issue was solved. All she needed to do was leave the library area.
And then tell somebody if they're doing disorderly conduct. I was in there quiet.
Let's go.
Don't touch me. You gonna get out of my face. That's what you're gonna do. Don't touch me. Do not touch me. And do not come into this woman's bathroom. I'm not playing. Do not bring yourself in the bathroom. You can bring yourself in the bathroom. That's all right.
You wouldn't leave the study room. This lady. Hold on.
This man don't put his hands on me. He put his hands on me, and I need somebody to come over.
I'm gonna go upstairs and clear out the rest of the library.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Okay, it's all on video. Sir, it's time to leave. Yeah, the ones downstairs are open. Everybody gone? Her? All right, sir, we should be good.
He had no reason until he can justify. What was your reason for putting your hands on me? What was your reason for threatening to detain me? What was your reason? Exactly. You don't have one.
Despite the officer's multiple orders, the woman was entitled and acted recklessly. But little did she realize, ignoring police commands comes with consequences, and for her, it did not end well.
You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest. Because you're not listening to what I'm telling you to do.
Excuse me, what am I under arrest for?
Disorderly conduct.
How?
Persisting. You're not listening.
How? It's, I'm not even, I don't even have to
You
leave.
are under arrest. Yes, ma'am.
What is going on?
We're leaving right now.
Can you get my bag?
Yes, please get her bag. I got her.
No, you don't have me. You don't have me. I would rather you. Can you get me, please?
You got your bag.
Can you get me, please? Can you stop?
No.
You don't have no reason to do this.
You're under arrest.
How? For what? What did I do? I was quiet and I was minding my business. I was quiet and I was minding my business. You're over exaggerating. That's what you're doing. But it's okay because it's going to be investigated. It's
I hope so.
It is. I didn't do anything to you. You kept coming in that room bothering me for what? No. And I asked you, who asked you to come in there? You said nobody asked you to come in there. You came in there on your own merit. So what was the reason?
Because I got to clear out the library at the end of the night.
But it's not 9 o'clock yet.
It doesn't matter. The second floor gets cleared early.
No, I was just
Yes,
there the other
they
day,
do.
and when they let me out, it was 8:55.
Not happening.
When she came up there and told me to leave, it was 8:55. It was literally 8:55 when she told me to leave. What is the issue?
That's because there was no officer there to clear out the room.
No, it's because
And now
the
there
library
is.
was not closed.
Just throw these
The
on my
lady
desk.
told me that I did not have to leave the room until basically now. You're doing what you want to do, and you admitted that. I
Listen,
did not do anything.
you were told by a police officer to leave the room. You got your light.
And I left.
No, you didn't. No, you did not.
Grabbed on me.
Relax.
All I need is somebody to view the video. You started grabbing on me. You wrong.
It's my video. And yes,
It's the
they
video,
will.
It's the video from the library. This is so wrong.
It's my video. It's on my chest.
Sir, you need to understand that I was just by a whole male.
What are you talking about? No did you.
Not you. I said I was just by a whole male. You have no understanding of you grabbing on me and pulling on me and doing all that stuff. That was completely unnecessary, sir.
You wouldn't leave.
I was on my way.
So now that's why you got arrested.
How wouldn't I leave? And I was already on my way and I had my stuff on. You're not making sense, man. I had my stuff on. And I'm the one who called Lakewood police.
No, I called the police.
No, I called the police. I literally called the police and the lady spoke with me on the phone. I'm the one who called the police.
All right. She's cleared.
All right. We're gonna have a seat in the back of the car.
I'm the one who called the police because I don't understand these situations. I didn't do anything. And that's where they're coming. And where did you come from? Are you I called the police.
Yes.
He got to grabbing on me and
Just
stuff.
get in the car. I'll explain it to you. Okay?
I told him I was in there quiet and he talking about disorderly conduct. I wasn't doing anything. He came in there messing with me. And I asked him who asked him to come in there. He said nobody asked me to come in there. I did it on my own. No, because I just was by a whole male.
The officer had the woman detained, but the trouble wasn't over yet. She was still upset and failed to understand what she had done wrong, but arguing about it wasn't going to help either.
It's not even 9 o'clock. The library is not even closed. How did I refuse? I swear to God, I'm so tired of this, man. I'm so tired of this. I am so tired of this, man. I'm going through enough, man. I'm so tired of this. I did not even do anything. It's not even 9 o'clock. The library still technically is not even closed yet. What did I do? I did not do anything. God, I'm so tired of this. I did not do anything. Jeez, man. Oh.
So here's the deal.
What did I do?
Listen to me. I'm gonna explain it to you. So the other officer told me that he asked you to leave, and you didn't leave. I don't want to hear an argument. I'm just explaining to you what I was told. Okay. The other officer asked you to leave. You didn't leave. You locked yourself in the bathroom. Do you have any more stuff in the library?
What I told him was that my stuff was still in the room and I grabbed what I could.
Is there still more stuff up there?
I don't know. I went in the bathroom.
There's a bag, your headphones, and all that stuff in my car. Is there any other bags or anything upstairs?
That's the only bag that I have, but when he was pulling on me, my stuff was coming out of my bag. That's what I was telling him.
We grabbed all that stuff. So.
And as far as me leaving, if it's not even 9 o'clock, what is the problem? I didn't refuse. I put on my stuff. I'm so tired of this, bro. Like, this is just wrong. And then he want to say disorderly conduct. He came in there bothering me. I didn't even speak. I barely even spoke to anybody while I was in the library. I was in the room by myself. How can I do disorderly conduct? And I was in there by myself all the way up until he came in there bothering me. He came in there messing with me. And then he told me.
Stop.
So we can confirm.
You're under arrest for disorderly persisting, okay?
What?
What's gonna happen next? You're going to the jail.
What? What did I do?
You didn't leave.
It's not 9 o'clock. What was it? Why did I have to leave? I was on my way out of the door.
He told you to leave. That's why you had to leave.
Okay, and I didn't have any clothes on. I did not have my jacket on or my shoes. When I started putting on my stuff, he came back in there. And I was on my way out of the door, and he started to grab on me. Like, nothing is wrong with me not wanting to be grabbed on when I'm not being aggressive. I wasn't being threatening. I wasn't being violent towards nobody. Like, what did I do? I'm the one who called y'all. I called y'all because I didn't know what to do.
The woman was charged with resisting arrest and disorderly conduct. It's wild how these Karens cause so much trouble that cops have to deal with every day. And our next suspect took a simple matter to a whole new level.
Go inside, and I mean inside, or you're gonna go to jail. You understand me?
On August 4th, 2023, Akron police were called to a dispute where a woman came to pick up her payment check and got into a heated argument. Although the scene was already tense, no one was listening.
Who's fighting?
Put his hands on me.
Okay.
Why he pushed me twice?
Which one?
I hope it's not everything okay.
Hey,
I know.
You want help or not? You keep walking away.
This guy pulled up to fight in the truck right before y'all. Got out with his power.
You know? Y'all came and we were just on my brother though.
You see how she rational?
You want help?
I don't need help. I want him to go to jail. I want you to go to jail.
Why would you want me to go to jail?
Because he don't even live here.
Please step back, Dad. Please
He
step
don't
back.
even live here. He don't even live here.
What's up? It's cool. I'm good. You can't handle me as big as he was. Yeah,
Yeah, but this
What?
Hold on. What? You better jump on.
Ain't nobody touching my dad out here.
I bet they do. I bet they do.
Stop getting in his face. Stop getting in his face. Stop getting in his face.
It don't matter. It don't matter. That shit have never came with
I stopped it. He might. Who doesn't live here? That's fact. You know how all of these people don't live here. From the east. He don't live here. Hey, mom, back up, mom. Mom, back up, man. Back up.
Listen. If you don't live here, listen.
Somebody for me.
If you don't live here, you need to leave.
You get the out of here.
She a woman. I'm grown. I'm 40.
Who did what? He thought he'd be my.
Listen, if you don't live here, leave. If you do not live here, you live here. You live here.
That's my sister.
You live here.
My sister. This my mom. That's my brother. I was at my sister's house visiting.
Where's your sister's house at?
Right here.
Go inside. Please go inside. Please gather your people and go inside so we can stop this fighting. Okay?
Back up.
Do you live here?
I live here. He the landlord. He the landlord. He the landlord. And it's his brother and that's his daddy.
You trying to fight or what? Y'all pull that.
The commotion was not stopping, so the officer stepped in to separate them and try to calm things down. However, the real problem was the woman's aggressive behavior.
You know me, man. And he know me too.
My man. I'm sorry. It ain't going nowhere.
I'm sorry. You know me though, bro.
I know. Like, what is he? We're here. We're trying to calm down the
Yeah,
situation.
you know me. Like what? Shoot. And you get beat up too, sir. You obviously get your whooped.
Can we keep?
You obviously get
we keep backing up that way.
We ain't talking no more.
Yeah. It ain't getting nowhere. It ain't worth it.
Man, lay there. Hey.
Can you leave?
No, I can't. My car right here. Everybody going to the car.
You do not want this.
Come on.
Oh, you don't want this.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
No, she's sitting here lying though. Yeah, I wasn't there. So she is.
Mom, come on.
No, where you was? You was.
You know, I'm taking her out.
She just right now.
I'm about to take her out.
Get her in the house now. Everybody's ready to start going to jail if they don't leave or go inside the house.
These are these people. They don't live here. I don't know him, her,
You
her.
live here?
Yes,
Please
she
go
lives right
inside.
there.
Please go inside then. You stay with him, please go inside.
Go in the house.
I'm not going in the house.
We going to porch though.
I'm standing right here.
Where the liquor at? You know, like I say, get off of me.
All right.
The whole thing was, the whole thing was,
Calm down.
the whole thing was, I didn't do nothing because it's two of them.
First of all, they pulled up here.
Right.
She stayed right here. They pulled up here. She stays right here. That is her landlord. One of them. I don't know which one. One of them is her landlord.
The landlord with the in the car.
Whoever the fuck. Whoever the fuck.
Jabril.
Which one is he?
Yeah, with the white beater on.
The white beater. Okay.
That's running to go put the gun.
He don't live here, so I don't even know why he here.
No, none of them live here.
Are they guests of the landlord?
I don't know that. I don't know that.
Exactly. So
It don't matter though.
yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't. It does.
And we
matter.
guessed at her
If you
house.
come into where I lay my head
What's
with
the
you mean to tell me that ain't a problem or somebody got
Did they come in your house?
No, we was already
I
outside.
was outside
We was
already.
already outside.
So, that's how y'all do it these days? So people can y'all like that better, right?
Is that what I said?
So it sounds like that.
It sounded like
It
that.
sounds like
I
that.
said.
I don't
No.
even want to talk to you.
Good. All right, fine. You need to go inside. You see your house? No, you need to go inside. You're going to go to jail right now.
Oh, you gonna take me to jail?
Yes. Disorderly
Why?
conduct.
Why?
Go inside.
Why?
You're going to jail.
Why?
The wagon is right there.
Why?
Go inside, and I mean inside, or you're going to go to jail. You understand me? Then go inside or go to jail. It's your choice.
Go inside. Go inside.
I'm not playing with you.
Why you? What would you want to take me to jail for?
Disorderly conduct. You weren't listening. Yeah, people are about ready to start going.
Since the warnings weren't effective, the officer took a different approach. As her family grew more defiant, the police had to act quickly.
You're not gonna push me. I didn't mean to. Yeah, well.
Shut up.
Ain't nobody threatening you.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Why do you keep walking over
What did I tell you?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I ain't saying nothing. I'm on my porch. I didn't do anything. Y'all ain't getting this. Y'all not getting I didn't do anything. Oh my God.
Come on.
Oh my God.
What are y'all covering her for? Disorderly conduct.
That's crazy. And I called y'all. And I called y'all. They calling the police.
Yes.
Now I'm about to go to jail. Oh, a ticket.
But
That's cool. That's cool. I ain't do nothing, but that's cool. I called y'all. But thank you for y'all protection. Y'all so protected.
what did I tell you to do?
You're not doing nothing
did I tell
about
you
what
to do?
they're doing, though.
What did I tell you to do?
You didn't do anything about
What
what
did I
they're
tell
doing.
you to do?
You didn't do anything
What did
about
I-
what they're doing, though.
What did I tell
Did
you?
you do anything about
What did I
what
tell
they...
you to do? Hop up in
I
there.
have family outside. I don't want them to get hurt. Period.
Let me see your phone.
That's crazy.
The officer spoke with the landlord who employed the woman to determine how the situation had escalated. What was initially a minor issue escalated into a major scene due to her sense of entitlement.
So the tenant, the lady y'all just arrested, she's my tenant.
Uh-huh.
We fired her. She quit 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
The pay period ended today.
Okay.
She was supposed to come up and get her check at a certain time. She came through the office door, busted through the door, demanding her money, right? I'm a man, respect me. You'll get your check. I'm dealing with something right now. Wait while I write your check. Instead, she walked through my office, had to call the police on her at my office. They escorted her out of there. I gave her the check. My HR lady wrote the wrong last name. So instead of just calling me, hey, the wrong last name, her mom calls me with this dude on the phone and some other dude and her. I got it on camera.
He got
They
recorded
threatened
and
me.
everything.
They said they was gonna slap my mom. They was gonna slap my little brother who autistic. So naturally, they talking about they wait on them to pull up. Naturally, I called the police. I already called them on the way here.
Right.
Because I didn't know what their intentions was. I'm gonna make sure my family cool. So I pull up. This dude out here, he run up on me. We get to tussling. He swing on me. I'm defending myself. I sat on him and waited for the police to pull up. But it was taking forever. He told me he had an asthma, so I got up.
Right.
And that's when this dude pull up, the first dude y'all arrested, he pulls out a crowbar.
The guy
out this truck with his kids in the back. He pulled out a tire rod. Then y'all pulled up. And that's when and then they pulled up afterwards. But they called me hours before on camera threatening me and my family. If it was just me, I would have just ignored it. You know what I'm saying? Right. I own the property and my mom and brother live here with me. So I had to come make sure they was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Okay.
And 30 people pull up. The mom ain't no better. She called me, threatening me too, talking about, you wrote the last name on the check wrong. You need to come turn around and give her the money right now. I'm working, I own a business. I can't just drop, I work with people with special needs. I can't just drop them off and bring you the money. I told them I was gonna have it later this afternoon. I guess they ain't like that. Threatened my whole family.
Start talking about
They're gonna smack his mom and his little brother that's autistic, and they was waiting here for his mom to pull up. So that's when we pulled up. This guy run out, engaged my son. This guy run out and engaged my son. Got beat up.
Which one's your son?
Jabril.
The one guy in the white?
Yeah. He run out, attacked my son. They get into it, and then that's when these other guys start pulling up. This guy right here pull up, get out with a crowbar.
guy with the dreads.
The fat guy with the dreads
told
pulled up,
Jabril he was gonna
talking about
shoot
he gonna do this, and he just threatened me when y'all was here, talking about he's gonna shoot him and all this. Talking about he don't fight, he gonna shoot him. It's on camera him saying he was gonna do this. On camera, on my phone. Threatened to slap his mother.
see it?
And was I'll get my phone right now.
All right, man. So tell me in your words what happened.
Okay, we were outside. I was going to the car.
Luckily, the victim had recorded the altercation, so the officer reviewed the video. Mistakes happen, but taking it so far as to threaten someone crosses the line.
No, what part was the play?
Before you slap my mom.
Okay.
Oh, my and my autistic brother.
Cool. So you want me to get angry? I'm gonna show you angry.
Okay.
Like
Fairlawn police came and got her out of my office.
Your office is in Fairlawn? The office in Fairlawn, right across from Summit Mall.
Now just call your attorney. Threatened me the whole time. Been threatening me all day.
Did you get a port number from Fairlawn?
Nope.
No.
This just happened like 2:30. They came in and got the check and all that. They just left after that. After they gave her the check I wrote. I have no problem with paying her, but you called me. But ain't nobody gonna wait all day on you. Ma'am, you called me and had your daughter in Western
Nobody do nothing. I had nobody do nothing. I had no one do. No one. I have no. My children are out.
Tymecia and her brother were both charged with disorderly conduct. And as we close with this, here's when horrific Karens got a much-needed reality check by cops. One woman beat both of her parents unconscious after a verbal fight. Another grandmother, high on drugs, furiously attacked and sent her own daughter to a coma, all in front of her grandchild. And finally, a furious drunk woman tried fighting off officers, then thought she could save herself by sprinting back into her apartment, only to be arrested anyway. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next one.